He'll walk up to a park bench and he'll tell you about it. As he sits down on it, then he'll reach into his pocket and he'll pull out a notebook, read a poem from it. Then he'll get up off the park bench and walk away from it. He's the park bench poet.
Hello, welcome to Park Bench Poetry. We are here in the incredible Highbury Park, and this is an intriguing bench. This is one of Highbury's seasonal benches. It only appears on summer days. It will not show up for work in the winter. And this got me thinking, because there are a lot of jobs that people don't go to if it snows, when the roads are closed, when the public transport goes down. But some people have to go to work, doctors and midwives and such. And I thought, what would happen if midwives took the day off for snow? And I wrote a poem about it. Quick science lesson before we begin. These definitions, reality, are a little bit more complicated, but for the purposes of our poem, you need to understand this. Stage 1, woman is starting to have contractions. Stage 2, birth is in progress. Stage 3, baby has been born, placenta has not arrived. This is called Midwives' Snow Day. Bing bong! This is a patient announcement. Due to inclement weather and unforeseen circumstances, we're afraid the chances of any midwives reaching work without risk to their lives is so limited that all births are hereby postponed until tomorrow. Thank you for your understanding. Well, the planned C-sections were the easiest to drop, but now there's beds of weary women who are ready for the chop. Some strop, but not as many as the other first stage women who've been told they have to wait while their cervixes dilate between 1 and 10 centimetres. Science. Their contractions are in motion. They must fight the oxytocin and hold fire. Those weirder women who wanted water births are turning rather wrinkled round the edges. Flesh begins to prune in the acrylic lagoon as the human submarines await release. For the second stage women, things are not so easy, because the babies are already on their way. You can see them lying down, little heads begin to crown. Hold it in, ladies. Try to hold them in. But once you begin, there is no turning back, and some babies do slip out about the ward. But a doctor wanders in and says, "We can't have that. Open wide, young lady," and he sends the baby back. Some of the third stage women, babies well and truly out before the hospital's announcement, are allowed to stay that way. But the afterbirth, that can't be delivered today. So they're bandaged up to stop it, to hold it all within, while babies dangle from their nether regions on umbilical strings like tethered astronauts on spacewalks. It's a rough time all round, but the day does pass. And at last, some midwives make it in. "Hush, ladies," one says, "let's have a little peace. On my count, 3, 2, 1, release." Slimy babies rocket out left, right and centre. The air is filled with screaming and the squelching of placenta. Midwives swarm the ward, checking fingers, toes and cheeks and saying, "Think of a name and register the birth sometime in the next 6 weeks, okay?" A shell-shocked, sweat-soaked survivor sighs. Thank goodness that's over. And her loving husband says, "There now, that wasn't so bad, was it?"
He's the park bench poet.